Hey guys, Elsie here. I don't know, so I recently, oh my god, sorry about that. Sorry if there's any background noise. This morning, like, my computer has lines across my screen and it got really bad, so I don't know if that's going to affect the video quality. But today's video is pretty much going to be rating the new update in Royale High, the new summer update. And no, I will not be giving credit to anybody because I actually have been planning this video for a while, except issues. So, hello Sienna, why are you staring at me, Sienna and Kiana? So let's go over, oh, so you tall. Yeah, so this is the update. Let's start with, so the new cottage princess, new hairstyles, new makeup and outfits, new skirt and bodice, new profile journal, new beach house, new heirloom touch-ups, the new teleportation, and the new heels. And so let's start. So we're first going to start with the profiles, and let's begin. So I really like the profiles a lot. I like how it's more customizable and the badges are easier to see. You can fill it with what you want, and I really do like that. One thing I do dislike is people are so excited about the sticker packs, but the fact that people who don't have the pass, aka me, we can't use the stickers, and it's not even where, like, the hair colors, we can't use all those amazing hair colors, but we can have some. We don't even have a few sticker packs. We literally have 0 sticker packs, so that does make me a little sad. And so for those reasons, I am going to be giving the new profile journals an 8 out of 10. So the next one, it's darker out, and sorry about that. For some reason I couldn't move. I don't know if my keyboard wasn't working. Once again. But anyways, so the next thing that we're going to be rating is the beach house itself. Everything in it, everything about it. And so let's go over this. So I really like how they have the leaderboard over here. I like how the update log is here. And I like how it's like the new arrival. I love the piano. I love the houses, and you can actually sleep for experience. I love the smoothie bars. Pretty much the beach house is truly amazing. I do think, I was there during Barbie's streams, and I know that she was lacking a little creativity and was having trouble with this story, and I do think this story could have more potential. The single tiny bathroom kind of makes me sad, but that's okay. The only issue, like true issues that I have with the beach house is if you're playing on mobile, because you don't have a whole inventory, it's hard to place these items in your inventory now, because half of them are going to be in your backpack pretty much, and you can't just drag it out like that. You have to tap right away, and then you have to let go, like get rid of the backpack at the same. It's really complicated to just place down a single item on mobile, and that is an issue, but that isn't really an issue I would have with the beach house. But once again, because that is kind of a big feature with the beach house, I would rate this, like, I don't know, an 8.5 or a 9 out of 10. But other than that, I really love the beach house. It's really pretty, it's really amazing, it's a really fun place. I love the music. I wish I could play it for you, but copyright. The next thing that we will be reviewing is all the new hairs, all the new all the new hairs, outfits, and makeups. So I love the new hairs. I think they're really cute, but I love how since the last hair update they have used that new idea of having hair accessories. I do just like how some of the hair accessories, they don't work with patches, but once again, that isn't something very easily controllable. I love the new faces. I love Vex faces. They're very cute. And I love all these new Pride faces. I love all these summer faces. And with the outfits, I love the Pride outfits, the summer outfits. There's so many new outfits. One downside is because there are so many new outfits, it's hard to find what you're looking for. But I mean, once again, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with this one. So obviously for this one, I would give it, I don't want to give anything a specific 10 out of 10. I would give this a 10 out of 10, but let's give this like a 9.5 out of 10 because there are some faces and outfits that I don't particularly like, but that's an opinion. The next thing that we will be reviewing is, oh wait, let's go on this balcony. It's going to be the Cottage Princess rework and the Heirloom Corset rework, and I will be putting this in just one group called Summer Reworks. And so, let's put on some shorter heels. So to start, we're gonna start with the Cottage Princess, and hold up. Sorry once again, because of the screen thing, it's kind of messing it up. So the Cottage Princess, I absolutely love the new Cottage Princess rework, and I love how you can now adjust it too. The Cottage Princess wasn't a favorite of mine before because it looked kind of awkward, but I would give this skirt, if I was rating them individually, I'd give this skirt a 10 out of 10. It's really amazing. I kind of am sad though that, so if you didn't know, the Magical Enchantress skirt, it's the Cottage Princess skirt, just with another skirt over it. I wish they could rework this that way, but that's something different. And the other rework was the Enchanting Heirloom rework. So let's just see if I have an outfit. Yeah, we're not going to be looking through my outfit names. And so the Cottage Princess skirt, the Cottage Princess, the Enchanting Heirloom corset. It was one of my favorites, and it still is. I really like the new rework, but I kind of liked the corset before. The reason why, Matte, they reworked it because they didn't like how it was kind of flat and it looked like a vase, but that's why I liked it, because it wasn't like the other corsets. I do like the new rework. It's really cute with the ribbons in the back. My only problem with it is with the Dear Dolly heels. It kind of like cuts through, if you see that right there. So I would give this a 9 out of 10 because of the cutting through. This next small update, I feel like it isn't that much of a summer update, but I think it's a really big deal, especially to those like intense traders. It's now that when you teleport, you can teleport directly to the trading hub, and you don't have to go through Earth anymore. That really annoyed me before. Especially, I'm not like an avid trader, and so it was harder for me, you could say, because, let's just say, SD and I wanted to give her something for free like I always do. So let's say I just need to do that. We'd have to go down to Earth, we'd have to go to the trading hub, and that made it so much more complicated. I really do like this now, because it makes it so much easier. The last update we are going to cover is probably the one that you've been waiting for. It's the update of the new Fluttering Butterfly Set, or that's what it's called, right? Yep, the Fluttering Butterfly Set. I really do love this set. I just wanted to say, first of all, I love how cheap this set is. I love how a lot of the items in the set are free, and that does make it, well, not a lot. The sleeves are free, the heels aren't that expensive, the corset and the skirt, those are really cheap, so let's look at these prices again. This skirt is it's really cheap, and the corset is the normal, it's the same price as the Miss Lady Rose, and I think it's really pretty. And these are pretty cheap too because they're only about 40,000. And so let's try this on. So we're gonna start with, oh, and I'm pretty sure it's year round, so that does make it easier. So we're gonna start with the one that you're probably looking into. It's the Fluttering Butterfly heels. So would I recommend it? 100% yes. They are a little tall, and so that does result in the fact that they don't look good with every skirt. So let's say I put on the Magical Enchantress. It doesn't look good with the big skirt. It doesn't look good with the Dear Dolly skirt, the short skirts either, because the legs are just so long. So that is one slight problem. If you do not like it, it doesn't look too bad with the Secret Fairy on Earth. If you don't like that part about it, that it doesn't work with all the skirts, I wouldn't recommend getting it if you are more of a skirt person, because it just doesn't work well with the skirts. That's one downside. Another downside is if you want to look like, for example, the Dear Dolly heels, that this part right here, this like upper part, the second color affects it, and so it doesn't look good with a corset. And another downside of it, there's a lot of downsides, to be honest, but there's so many more good sides, so I would totally recommend it. If I want to put on a patch, the patch doesn't actually work well with the heels. And the surfboard, oh, sorry about this, hold on. The surfboard also doesn't work with this because it kind of cuts through at the bottom. But yeah, other than that, I think these heels are pretty amazing. But because there are so many slight issues with it, and it was kind of like a rushed thing to do, I do love how this set is based off the Butterfly set from Winx. I would give this an overall 8.5 out of 10. It could be a lot better, but there's so much hard work put into this. So next we're going to go with the Fluttering Butterfly skirt. The Fluttering Butterfly skirt works really well with the heels because it looks like it matches, because it does. Another thing with the patches though, it doesn't really work with the patches. But I guess that's okay. The Fluttering Butterfly skirt, it's not something I would wear though with other heels because it kind of sticks out and looks awkward, but it works so well for some reason with the heels that go with it. I mean, it is the Butterfly set pretty much, so I understand why, because it was originally intended to look like that. But once again, the only issue I would have with it is the patches and how it doesn't work well with other heels. So I would recommend, if you're going to get the heels, I would get the skirt, and if you're going to get the skirt, I would get the heels. The corset. The corset, it doesn't have any issues with the patches. I think the corset is really beautiful. It's really pretty, and it works well with other heels and other skirts. The only issue I have with the corset is it doesn't work with the choker. Like, it's off. Kind of cuts through, but other than that, I think the corset is amazing. So the skirt, I would give it the same as the heels, a 9.5 out of 10, because it has the same issues as the heels. The corset, I would give this 9.5 too. The only issue is the cutting through with the choker. But then I feel like the heels get kind of worse. So the heels and the skirt would be a 9 out of 10, and the corset would be a 9.5 out of 10. And then the last item that we're going to be covering is the sleeves, once I find them. The Fluttering Butterfly sleeves. These sleeves are really pretty. They work with the other corset. They're just like the Dear Dolly sleeves. The only problem is the main color. It's going to be slightly lighter. So let's say I put this on in this dark blue, and I do a paint all. It doesn't match. The blue doesn't match. The sleeves are slightly lighter, so that is something you might have to adjust. But other than that, these sleeves are amazing. It's once again a 9.5 out of 10. So overall, this set would be a 9.25 out of 10. But I would totally recommend buying this set. It's super cheap. It's an all year round set too, so that does make it easier to obtain. The heels make you tall. If you're one of those people who love being tall in this game, I would totally buy these heels. The only issues really are going to be the patches and the fact that the heels and the skirt only work with each other. Let me show you the location of the sleeves though. So you're going to fly, so the beach house is that way. And let's say I'm standing at the beach house. I would fly all the way over until I see this weird rock formation. And behind it is the blue building, the blue house, and the purple house. And so I'm going to draw like an imaginary line in between the two houses. And you're just going to swim into the ocean. And you're just going to keep on swimming straight until you come across this rock on your right. And it should be right there. So I'm recording this in the middle of editing because I thought I might need to add this. So this section is going to be the chest locations. And the chest location for the puppy ears, it's simply you just head to the top floor, the pirate bedroom, and it's literally right there. Very easy. I love the puppy ears. They're very cute. I love the bows, and I don't know, they're just really cute. So that's the chest locations, and I would give the chest locations a 10 out of 10. Very, 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 very easy to find. Some people they do have issues finding the sleeves. I think it's not that hard if they just actually paid attention. So it's simply you just head to that awkward rock formation on the left, and you just head straight onto the sea. So once again, I would give this chest location part of the update a 10 out of 10. Overall, this summer update, I would give it a 9 out of 10. There are some like downsides, how it's not completely compatible with mobile, but other than that, I really do love this update, and you know, it's another great reason why Royale High is my favorite game. So see you later.